Hey Clashers, what's up? It's Clash with Warriors again. Okay, so hope you guys are doing good, and yes, I'm of course doing good and enjoying Clash of Clans. Okay, so let's start. So today I bring you something, a very common attack strategy, that is BoWitch, but I'm using them with healers. So I think most of you have seen putting 2-3 witches on the corners with some healers and then putting the ballers in the center, but I am using a bit different technique, so it is not something new, but definitely it works. So let me check what's there in the store. Okay, so here is some rune of gold, can be useful. I will purchase that. So let's check. I will go in the last war. I will start the war today, but let's check some replays. So I have here you can see the top 4 accounts are mine, and I have other of my team members which are below me. So let's check my first attack, how we approached. So it was quite an easy base, but it was definitely fully upgraded TH11 base, which was going on to TH12. So I put up some bowlers on the corners to funnel with 2 healers. Then I sent some 5 giants, and then the wall wrecker, and then from the back, so they are backed up with the witches and ballers and 2 other healers. So as you can see, the single inferno is on my king. I put 1 freeze, then comes, oh I see, so the clan castle, the enemy clan castle has a electro dragon and a balloon. I used my warden ability a bit early, but I wanted my wall wrecker to go at least get inside the town hall, because the town hall is not so great. So currently it is at level 1. So if you don't know, then on every TH12 there is a Roman numeric, so 1, which denotes that it is a level 1 town hall 12, and if it reaches 5, that means that it can attack several troops, as well as after it is destroyed, it will be a giant bomb which will cause around 1000 damage of around 1000, which means if any of your troops are inside that range, they'll be gone. Let's check now what happens. Okay, so this time in my wall wrecker I took I think Valkyrie, yeah. So Valkyrie, and yeah, so they're wrecking up the whole base. I used even though my healers were there, I used my healing spells so that they don't die early. So my main point is that at the end your troops should be alive. If your troops are alive till the end, you can easily 3-star any base. If your troops are not alive, that means that you cannot 3-star it. So my ballers, I have used my king's ability, but queen's ability is still there, and queen has almost full health. And here goes the last cannon, and then the rest of the buildings they can clear up easily. I used my queen ability at the end, and it was a quite easy 3-star. And guys, I also recommend you to upgrade your walls. They're really important. Sometimes people think that okay, we can upgrade walls on the next town hall, but my observation, it is really important that you have high walls. I know it has a huge weight on wall, but you should not be afraid. So you should be fully upgraded. Now let's check another replay. So it is a single inferno. So for single inferno, BoWitch, nothing can stop that. They are unstoppable. Even though, just see, we have 3. I will pause it. We have 3 ground expos, and obviously nowadays I get opponent with high level king and queen, so that is not a big deal. So I put bowlers with 2 healers. Okay, I just put 1 because there was 1 hut. I don't want to, because if I throw 5 bowlers directly here, they can get scattered, and they can get killed sometimes because the healer will not heal them. So only I just put one, and then I left the rest of them. And here I broke the wall with wall breaker so that the bowlers can get inside. Otherwise, if I don't break, then they will go into circle, and they will be busy breaking walls. But here in this corner I don't need them. Then I put my wall breaker, and then comes 4 giants with 2 healers, 4 witches, and rest bowlers in the center. King, queen, and warden. Okay, so they have again okay, by mistake I dropped my freeze rather than the poison. So sometimes silly mistakes happen, but it helped out at the end. I used my warden ability, and this time I took chance. No, yeah. Okay. So I put jump, and as told, the bowlers are going on from both the corners, and all the troops are going into the center. The Town Hall 12 is level 1, so it will just target 1 or 2. But my healers are on giants and king. They're getting healed. I still haven't used any of the ability of king or queen. They're still alive. I use my heal here because there is a giant bomb, so the troop should not die. So as told, at the end your troop should be alive. That makes sense. And it should be again an easy 3-star. Giants take all the damage. Giants take all the damage. And complete. I used both the abilities of the heroes. Okay, the skeletons do the job. So an easy 3-star. Nowadays freeze is really handy, so I would suggest to take couple of freeze. They give you ample amount of time to get things done. So let's check the second replay. So this base, before going in, this base, so I don't know how the last replay that base came up above this, because the walls are better in this base. So I'm just funneling around couple of buildings which are not in the range of archer or any other troops, any other defenses, I'm sorry. So on all the corners, and here I put the bowlers with healers, and same here. Then I will go in from this direction, so around 3 o'clock I sent around 5 giants backed with a wall wrecker, witches, 4 witches, and all bowlers with 2 healers, and my heroes warden all came. I used my warden ability, then the poison went down. So I used again freeze because the freeze was targeting my king. I don't want that, it is a bad idea. And then I used my jump. One more tip, a very important tip is for you clashers, is use your jump spell it should cover at least 2-3 compartments. I have seen many players who use jump in a very bad state, so it will cover just 1 or half compartment, I'm not sure, but the troop should not. So the jump is to jump the walls, so you should really focus on how you leave your jump. I could have done it better, but it wouldn't have worked. So the eagle is still alive, but does not bother me, the eagle right now, because I have all the healers alive, and I have hell lot of troops still alive, and they're kind of wrecking the whole base right now. I still haven't used my queen ability. Where is my queen? Okay, she's back inside the giants, and here goes the last defense. and it should be an easy 3-star. So guys, the army composition you can see here. I would recommend that you take two freeze. They're really handy nowadays. So after the TH12 update, when the freeze space was cut down to 1 from 2, it's really handy sometimes. So guys, that was it. Focus on your heroes. That's what I say till always. So have a great time with Clash of Clans, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and there is a bell icon. Please click on the bell icon, so if I upload any new video you will get a notification immediately. Have a great time. Bye bye.